Hello guys, back again. I don't always like to talk about video games, and this time we're talking about technology again. Something that's quite really overdue, in my opinion. Roku Box has been around for a while now. Uh, you know, basically, since 2010, and they just finally got an official YouTube channel on the Roku Box, so people can finally watch YouTube on the Roku Box. Now, here is the catch. The catch is Roku says the channel is only compatible with current generation devices. Now I know what your question is. What is a current generation Roku box? Now most people would say it has to be something in the last year. You would be actually wrong. Because apparently to them, they define any box launched after July 2011 as a current gen box. So basically, last 2.5 years, any box they've released, they consider a current generation Roku box. The Roku modeling number system is super confusing. It makes no sense if you're trying to figure out model numbers on them. So, again, if your Roku box that come out in the last 2.5 years, there's probably a good chance it'll work with the YouTube channel. Now, the YouTube channel will only work with the U.S. It'll only work in the UK, Canada, and Ireland. So, only 4 countries that it'll work in right now. Again, up until now, most Roku users who wanted to get to YouTube had to use some crazy workaround like Twonky or Play On to get to YouTube to play through their boxes. This is something it makes no sense it took Google this long, because in the article they make it sound like Roku, but actually YouTube has been, Google itself has been kind of tinkering and goofing around, and finally this is something they've kind of announced years ago, and they're finally getting it on the Roku box now. The only exception here is Roku 3 users, because they have had access to YouTube channel since the end of last year. So Roku 3 box users, they've already been on YouTube. This will not affect them at all. Basically, to find the new YouTube channel, you basically just go to the Roku channel store on your device, and turn it, and it'll be there, YouTube one. Again, this kind of surprised me this took this long, really, because honestly, if you're a site that depends on traffic, you would think you would get your site on any many devices as possible, especially with the numbers showing last month that YouTube's actually numbers were down 11% over last year. Now, some people would freak out over that, but again, there's many reasons why that could happen. Maybe some people just were busy, maybe people stayed away, maybe whatever reason, but for any online dependent site or streaming service or anything, you should really have your site on every device possible. And so they finally got on the Roku box. And so if people have Roku boxes, now you can have a YouTube channel. I just really wish they'd fix the YouTube app, because to me the YouTube app is still very clunky, still not very user-friendly for someone who makes videos. You can't do everything that you can do on your website. I mean, you can't. This has always been my thing. If I should be able to go into my app, if I want to edit my channel on my video on my app, I should be able to do that. If I want to do other stuff, but you can't. And searching on that app or the app itself, like for example on the consoles, like my PS3, sometimes finding a channel you want to watch, you type a channel name and look for the current video, and it doesn't give you the current video. They really need to fix the app. It should be universal across every platform, work the same way, and work a lot like the site. Obviously, certain things probably wouldn't. You couldn't do everything on the YouTube app as a site, but a lot of basic things content creators and people who watch videos need aren't still on that app, and it is a shame, because the app has been out for a while, like for example on like the iOS devices, but yet they haven't done a good job of updating it to make it better. So what do you think about the fact that Roku is finally getting a YouTube channel for people who've had boxes for the last 2.5 years to finally watch YouTube? So you own a Roku box and we've wanted to watch YouTube, and now you can. Or would you watch YouTube on your Roku box if you have one? Anyway, guys, like always, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.